On to attempt 71. That's back to the same north routine, I guess, until I... am able to get that far again. But who knows, maybe I'll get another PB this attempt. And yeah, it does sound like I need to make sure I don't go the wrong direction again, because that's just putting myself in unnecessary danger. Almost skid off there. Ow. You're not gonna lie, it seems like the bird area is the hardest location in the game and I'm planning it first. Maybe? I honestly think... that might be true, actually. Would it be better to just go west, northeast? And then south? I really need to take north before the east. But if north is the hardest, then in a sense it makes sense to take it first, since that way if I die in the hardest part, then I'm not spending as much time on a losing attempt. You imagine the hectic area would be much easier with access to a shotgun? Eh? I'm not so sure about that one. I think the railgun would help a lot, but obviously I need to go through that area to get to the railgun. And people do say that the shotgun is just really good in general. Of course, to get the shotgun, I need to do the east. But before I do the east, I should do the north so I can get the key to access the module. Otherwise, I'm gonna be taking even more unnecessary risks. So I really don't think that's the route. And the gun you get from the west is really underwhelming. So I don't think that's gonna be much help. Come on. Forgot about meeting the key. Yeah, it's kind of an important part of routing. Oh gosh. That was a little sloppy. I feel like the fight was already over. And I'm full ammo, which is nice. Ow. The hiccups are coming. Oh gosh. There we are. It might help to try to gun some of those down as they're coming at me. To make that fight a little less hectic. Ow. Right, I need to pick up the health pack. I'll get one before facing more enemies anyway. I should try to remember to upgrade my railgun once I hit the east teleporter. Well, I did upgrade it a little late, that attempt. I could upgrade my pistol early right now, but I don't think there's really any need to. It's more the later areas where it comes in handy. You never know where that thing's gonna move. There we are. Yeah, upgrading the pistol really is just unnecessary here. And I could probably make things easier. At least in those hallway areas. It still seems really unnecessary. Maybe I should get in the habit of getting my upgrade earlier. Again, minimizing unnecessary risks is probably an important part of completing this run. I guess if they're minimized, then all the risks I'm taking are necessary rather than unnecessary. But you know what I mean. I definitely feel like there's less pressure on me now that I'm not so far into an attempt. Which is probably a good thing. Especially if this is actually harder than the East or the West. But I know the South is going to be much harder. But I have no way of doing that one first. Let's not dash off the edge again. I do really like the music in this game. Not really something I can groove to or anything, but... And there you go. It really sets the tone. Music here sounds similar to the boss theme as well, which is fitting considering how close I'm getting to it. What kind of thing is... I think I get... Or rather, something that really sets soundtracks apart from other music. But I guess if you're doing a... I guess I forget the term for it. I did not need to pick that up. Whatever. Or basically the entire album is telling a story rather than individual songs. Something like Clockwork Angels. Again, just be patient. Don't try to force opportunities. Wait for them to come naturally. As Not very clean, but oh well. I want to phase 2 now. That's actually kind of inconvenient. On to phase 3 already though. Alright. Have not died to this boss since starting stream today. Thank you. And just picking up the railgun will refill my ammo so I don't have to worry about restocking it. Good day today? Yeah, seems like it. At least as far as Viper Light Drifter has been going. Obviously got unfortunate news earlier, but what can you do? Not really a skill issue on my part. Yeah, the rigging situation, but I mean, there are other options out there. Come on. I don't know why they make this gap so difficult to dash over. Whatever. Seems kind of silly to teleport from there, but may as well, especially now that I can upgrade my railgun. I should just make that my standard route, to be honest. Once I dash to the platform and get the gold piece, I just teleport to town to upgrade my railgun. And then I don't have to worry about dashing back over. Or going back for the upgrade later. Do not need to be going up that way. Come on. How did I miss that block twice? That's kind of impressive. I'm not even bothering to see where the invisible platforms are before I dash. I just know where they are at this point. I guess that's a good sign. I don't know, is that a sign that I'm learning, or is it a sign that I've been dying too much? I guess I'll leave that up to interpretation. There we are. That was a nice shot. Why not both? It probably is both, yeah. You make a fair point. Alright. Module down here. Ow. When I drink water, it looks like I'm holding in the biggest sneeze. Yeah, when I put something in front of my face, like my water glass, my tracking just freaks out. That's also kind of a weird angle if you can't see the water glass, isn't it? With the teleporter, already upgraded my railguns, I don't need to go back. I guess there isn't much point in even activating that teleporter since I don't think I ever need to teleport to it. On to the big plant monsters. Try to take them out as they spawn in. That's a little tasty on my part, but never punished. I said I wanted to teleport once I activated the teleporter. Yeah, that was for the upgrade. Tree. Don't just rush in and die. Can this guy shoot straight so I can deflect? There we are. Don't want him jumping on me. I guess I don't. Anyway. Before my stream, you took an hour nap and you're still feeling groggy from it. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Would be nice if you could just always wake up feeling well rested, yeah? To this arena. That felt very smooth. Instead, if you sleep after work, you wake up heart pounding, spite glistening, feeling disheveled and horrible. Yeah. And sometimes you do just really need the rest after work, but sometimes you just feel worse. Try to get a couple with that Sean at least. Okay. Not the best follow-up there. Can we get... I think that worked out. How much that plank guy is. I don't like this situation, to be honest. There we are. Yes, that works. Time to do some more deflecting. Need to restore my stamina. They have a lot more deflecting to do. Oh gosh, they can all shoot me there. Okay, there we are. And you hear about that workplace drama? And it's not exactly interesting. Let's stop getting shot, please. There we are. Okay, what was that noise? Interesting, it's in the Eye of the Beholder. You're not wrong. Alright, just need one more health pack now. And just one more shot. I definitely feel like things are clicking more than they were before. So I don't feel comfortable talking about it. I mean, I just don't really want to. Full on ammo. I think there's a health pack up here. No, that's not a health pack. It's not a gold piece either. Nothing in there. Don't really want to risk doing difficult platforming right now. You love hearing about drama? I'm not really into it personally. Kind of funny that I can just shoot one and the other one just stands there. Like they haven't registered that they're getting attacked yet. But the one in the water still jumps out. May as well take this more slowly. Oh gosh. Weird camera stuff. It lets people vent and gives people something to talk about. I personally prefer talking about other things. Wait. Hyperlight Driscoll, you know? Got the chain explosion there, which is nice. Ow. Best move on my part. Probably get the health pack. No shotguns for you. Their attacks are kind of in a shotgun pattern, and they're annoying to avoid. Wait, does that block? Oh, there we are. I should have hit these things. There we are. I can hit this thing too. Not quite at full ammo though. And now, check out these plants. Oh, the frog just jumps in the corner. I think that's all of them. Okay, why does this glitch always happen? Well, not always, but more often than not, it seems like. Onto this guy again. Watching my videos is warping your algorithm. You're seeing PokeMMO videos on your home feed now. I mean, that'll happen, I guess. Watch PokeMMO stuff, you'll be shown more PokeMMO stuff. If you're not all that interested in PokeMMO in general, then I can see that potentially getting annoying. Make sure I re-equip a pistol. I really don't want to be fighting without it. It looks like ads are starting in 3 minutes. I'm right, you'll stop watching immediately. Understandable. Am I skipping the cutscene doing this? I almost skipped the cutscene, I guess. Not sure whether I want to go on break before I even start the West. Seems a little early before ads to be going on break, but you watched a comparison vid of all the Pokemon MMO games. I said Pokemon MMO is the biggest one. I think it is, though. I think Poke 1 or something is probably the second biggest. Is it Pokemon or was it something else? I don't remember. It's not something I play. It's just a health pack down there, which I don't really need. Down here is where the gold piece is. Lots of them seem to have fan-made Pokemon. Not sure how you feel about that. I mean, fan-made Pokemon can be cool. I think it depends on how well designed and how well incorporated they are. I think this is probably where I should take my break, as it's starting in 20 seconds. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Going to try to make sure I don't go the wrong way again. Since that kind of got me killed last time. First module is down here. Oops. I didn't actually activate that, didn't I? Yeah. Not really any reason to get lost here. Two more gold pieces and I can get my second grenade charge. Ow. Little scary. These wolves can be brutal just because of how fast they are. There's another health pack in here, I think? Yeah. This arena coming up is kind of annoying just because it can be hard to see where enemies are sometimes. I'm so glad there wasn't an enemy hiding over there. This guy's just running away. Come on. There we are. Probably unnecessary to do that, but whatever. Not beating that guy out is definitely a mistake I don't want to make, though. Which zone is my favorite in this game? I'm really not sure. I really like the areas in this game. Don't want to hit that thing with my sword. That would be bad. I keep expecting an enemy to come from over there. Nice they don't show up until after I break down the walls. Just breaking that in case it gets in the way later. It doesn't look like it will. Ow. That's not good. I'm now down to health packs, which I don't remember the best place to get those. Good thing those guys don't one-shot. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what enemies actually have a chance of one-shotting over here. The boss does, obviously, but I think there are these big crystal guys who can one-shot. Hang on, is this... Have you seen them yet? I don't think so. Ow. Is it worth going to a different area just to pick up more health packs? I'm not really comfortable being this low on them. There's one over there. There's one right here. I don't know. Maybe I'm fine. These guys getting stuck on terrain in the dark, so I have no idea when they're going to lunge at me. Very cool. Oh gosh. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I think I have a mini heart attack every time I come over here. Okay, the question is, how do I get to that health pack? Are there two things here? Two markings. Jump, it's too far. And there's no indication of an invisible platform being there. Okay, I don't want to go down that way. That guy just jump off. So where are you going? Ow. And I'm dead again. That's kind of a tough arena. Definitely need more practice with it. That's around the same place, kind of. Basically, that was where I was supposed to go, instead of where I actually went and died before. There we are. So that's... I guess I'm supposed to play that fight.